Just checking my audio, just a second. I think we are good to go. We're good to go, I guess. Yes, sure. So, a very warm good evening, everyone. Welcome to post-market analysis of Nifty, Sensex, Bank Nifty, the benchmark indices on 15th of September. So, we have started the week, the third week in September, and it was quite a muted day. So this is the weekly candle. If I go to the daily candle, you can see that the candle is of a relatively lesser size. So we again had consolidation with very mild bearish bias today. Nifty did open with a very slight, almost a flat opening, flat to gap up opening, and Nifty made a high of 25,140, almost 140, and made a low of only 25,048. So that is only around 80 to 90 points throughout the day intraday. So Nifty did consolidate, and this is how it looked in the intraday charts. So this is where we opened, and we just kept consolidating, and our consolidation continues in a very strict range of 25,143, let's say 140 to 25,040. So this 100 points is the range in which Nifty has been trading for the last 2 days. Even before that, the week before this, we had consolidation. Even when we had a gap up, even when we had a gap up opening, or whether it is a flat opening, Nifty continued to consolidate, and this also is consolidation. This could probably be down to the lack of liquidity in the market, probably because of so many IPOs coming up and so much money being pumped out of the market for into the primary markets mainly. So this is what Nifty did, and Sensex as well, very similar consolidation. Sensex in fact opened flat and consolidated with slight bearish bias. Sensex again continued, consolidated less than in a range under 82,000. 82,000 to 81,700 is the range in which Sensex also consolidated. So it was very difficult to trade in such a market. In the live session also, we didn't do any option buying. I just sold the 25,400 call today morning, and also the 25,350 call afterwards, and I covered it with 25,550 call. So my position is a bear call spread, right? So this is what Nifty and Sensex did. And as far as some news are concerned, I think US delegates are traveling to India to discuss over a trade deal again, to resume the trade talks with India. So that could turn out to be positive. I think that might trigger something. Anyway, let's wait for the outcome of those talks, and nothing, fingers crossed. Let's hope for the best. Another thing, FOMC meeting minutes. The US Federal Reserve is meeting. The meeting minutes will be out by day after tomorrow, after our market hours, and we are expecting an interest rate cut after, let's say, almost 1 year, almost 1.5 years. We are expecting an interest rate cut. So the market already knows that. US market has already factored that in, and we also are seeing some sense of positivity. But again, a rate cut, a decision on rate cut could positively affect the market. We could see a move above 25,000, let's say 150 to 200 in that case. If we can sustain above the 150 or 200 levels, that could be positive in the market. Then what we could expect is 25,500 in the near future. So 25,000, above 25,000, we are at a swing high. See, this was a swing high, and we had marked this level earlier also in the previous live trading session, in the previous post-market analysis. So this is exactly where we have taken resistance again, and any crossover above this one, closing above this one, could be positive for the market. Let's go check the open interest data. So this is the OI change, and the call side and put side, now both of them kind of look very balanced. The highest call rating at 25,100 followed by 25,200. We also have enough calls at 25,300 and 400 as well. The highest put rating at 25,000 obviously. So this is a very evenly balanced option chain, and hence we have consolidation. And let us take a look at the FIDA data. As for the FI history, FIs have sold again 1,269 crore worth shares in cash segment. FIs are continue to be bullish. They continue to be bullish in futures. So that is one positive sign. FIs have bought puts, they have sold calls. Aggressively, they have sold calls as well. So I think they are net bearish in options, but they are kind of indecisive to mild maybe bullish in futures. But okay, in index options, FIs continue to be bearish, everything bearish, and clients continue to be bullish, the victims. As for the global markets, let's go check the global markets. The US is trading positive. S&P and S&P VIX has risen 3.5%. Even India VIX today in our market also, India VIX rose by almost around 2.5%. So the Europe is trading slightly in the positive. Europe, yeah, flat to positive. Asian markets are trading mixed. So China is positive, Japan is positive, New Zealand, Shanghai negative, Taiwan is 1% up. So Korea is generally, I think generally positive, and that's where we are. SGX Nifty on the other hand is trading flat, almost dead flat. So we could expect another muted opening tomorrow. That could mean we might see if we get a continuation of today's closing, where if we are getting a very flat opening, and that could mean continuation of today's trend as well. Okay, so yeah, we are stuck in this range for 2 trading sessions now, continuous 2 trading sessions, and if we get a flat opening, then again this range remains intact, and any crossover above, let's say 25, let's keep it at for safety 25,150, and probably 25,000 if you want to be a safe trader, 25,000, then that could be the direction of the market for tomorrow. Else we will have to wait and see until this range is broken on the upside or the downside. Now those are the details for I think that's pretty much it, and I have also exposed my positions as well. India VIX has risen by 2.77%. The star performing sector today is Nifty Realty, up 2.4%. Nifty Bank has surprisingly outperformed Nifty. Banks have outperformed. So banks consolidated with a positive bias, Nifty consolidated with a negative bias, both consolidation, but still at least Bank Nifty is showing some sort of positivity. And I think this is the 50 days moving average, and we are exactly at the almost at the 50 days moving average, where we could face some sort of a resistance. So expect that to happen, and if we can get a significant decisive cross above the 50 days moving average, that could be another positivity in the market. And I think in Nifty also, the exponential moving average, the moving average exponential, right, the exponential moving average, let's go check the 200 days moving average, and also the, yes, for the 1-day time frame. So Nifty has taken support at the 200 days moving average and is going up. If we check the 50 days moving average, yes, we are in and around the 50 days moving average. So could there be a pull down to the 50 days moving average again? I don't know. All those things again rests on what the news outcome, the FOMC meeting minutes, the US delegates talking to the Indian trade counterparts, whatever. So again, let's wait to see what the outcomes are. So trade with caution, because we might get a interest rate cut, which could be positive for the market. Else it could affect the market negatively as well. So that's it for the post-market analysis of all the benchmark indices. on 15th of September. Till we meet again in tomorrow's live training session, take care, Jai Hind and goodbye.